Is the adventurous Sagittarius man and the eccentric Aquarius woman a match made for paradise? Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ebony and today we'll be talking about the compatibility between the Aquarius woman and the Sagittarius man. Now, the Sagittarius man and the Aquarius woman, they're incredibly similar. They have a lot in common and enjoys each other's company, but they love their independence and they don't settle down easily. So let's get right into it and figuring out if this couple is made to last or made to pass. The Sagittarius man and the Aquarius woman, they could be a dream team. They are both independent, they are both spontaneous, loyal, and they're both open-minded. And their expressive personalities help them form a strong bond. Like, I am so shocked at how much they are similar, but so different. Both are dedicated to pursuing their passions and being supportive of each other. Disagreements are rare in this couple, and chances are very high that they can have a long-term relationship. The Sagittarius man will accept the Aquarius woman wholly as she is, and isn't that beautiful to be accepted wholly as you are? And she will enjoy his adventurous and impulsive side. From sex to conversation to dates, fun is the name of the game with these two signs. If it ain't fun, they don't want to do it. Both the Aquarius woman and the Sagittarius man is commitment shy, especially the Sagittarius man, which if you have watched my How to Get a Sagittarius Man video, you would know that the Sagittarius man is the hardest of all 12 of the zodiac signs to tie down into a relationship. An Aquarius woman and a Sagittarius man understand each other like best friends. Their mental connection and the way they just get each other is the foundation for their beautiful relationship. Now, to people on the outside, the Aquarius woman and the Sagittarius man, if they are dating for a while and they come around, it might just look like they're just friends with benefits. But this is the type of relationship that the Aquarius woman and the Sagittarius man actually needs. This is the type of relationship that they were looking for in other people. Type of relationship where it's cool, it's laid back, they can laugh together, they can joke together, they can be themselves. So yeah, to other people, it might look like, oh, they're just friends and they just freaking on each other and like it's nothing serious. But at the same time, the Aquarius woman and the Sagittarius man does not care about anybody else's opinion. This is especially true for the Aquarius woman because she tends to blend love and friendships together. So there may not really be a clear line where one ends and one begins. When it comes to sex, Aquarius woman and a Sagittarius man have a very fiery connection in a bedroom. They both love to experiment and try new things. So they might be the couple that buys a couple of toys or might want to watch a porno before they start, or might want to do the whipped cream and strawberries, like learn some different positions, try to do it in different places, outside, inside, stores, just they spontaneous. Sex isn't super emotional for neither of them. They both prefer fun and excitement over just romantic cuddles and kissing and hugging. They're not necessarily emotional driven people. So they're looking more of like that adrenaline rush, that fun feeling. Yeah, so sex, we know for a fact that they're compatible in that. Forming an intimate bond is a challenge between the Sagittarius man and Aquarius woman. They both value personal freedom and want to give each other space, but they run the risk of drifting too far apart to the point where there's hardly a relationship. They'll both have to prioritize each other and their freedom. Make sure you're making time to make it into a relationship. Make sure that they're making time to bond. Make sure that they're making time to do fun things together because like I said, they're both very independent. As long as they do that, that will help them form a close connection. Thankfully, they're both rational, so when they do come together, they will be able to communicate their emotions without guilt or pressure. Emotional vulnerability is especially hard for the Aquarius woman, who is often described as an emotional air sign. In general, emotional intimacy might just be the biggest issue between the Sagittarius and Aquarius relationship. On another note, the Sagittarius man will never run out of things to talk about with his Aquarius woman. They both have a lot of similar interests and hobbies and enjoy each other's conversations and intellectual ideas. Finding a mutual interest to talk about is key, especially for the bored, hating, she can't stand to be bored Aquarius woman. These two signs together will not stop talking about a topic that they both love, especially if it's a problem that needs solving. They'll work together to generate new ideas, solutions, and philosophy. The best way for the Sagittarius man to engage the Aquarius woman is through intellectual conversations. In fact, a great intellectual debate might seem a little flirtatious to her. She's gonna be like, what? He got the nerve to be smart. He got the nerve to want to debate. He got the nerve to want to really know how I feel about this topic. Wow, let me get into details. Next thing you know, she on her phone looking up details, hitting you with facts, giving you dates, and he gonna be going back and forth too. Sagittarius and Aquarius, Sagittarius and Aquarius, back and forth, back and forth. But it's gonna make for a great night, a lot of laughs, a lot of jokes, because they ain't gonna take it too hard to have different opinions. Like I stated, they might find it attractive that they both are very intellectual. Now, on the negative side to the debate and all that, both signs can be hot-headed and flare up during arguments, especially blunt Sagittarius, but they do forgive and forget quickly and very easily. Now, Aquarius woman, she's a fixed sign. So when she reaches a decision, it's very hard to get her to change her mind on how she views it. Thankfully, mutable Sagittarius man knows how to roll with things, and they're very flexible. So even though she fixed and she might be a little mad, he'll be able to come in and be cool, calm, and collected about the situation, even if he was the one to start it. Like I said, he's quick to forgive and forget, and he can rub that off onto the Aquarius woman to the point where she'll be a little bit like that too. And another good thing is she won't take his shit, and I think that's what makes them very compatible, is that she is willing to go tit for tat for him, and she's not emotional either, so she won't just be crying every time he says something crazy to her. They understand each other's need for space and is happy to give it to each other. Now, they're not possessive of each other, but they can sometimes get jealous. Thankfully, when they both value commitment and discuss their expectations, physical relationships outside of the relationship is off the table. Now, you hear how I said physical relationships outside of the partnership. I didn't say that these two together will have a problem with threesomes or even an open relationship, long as, like I said, value commitment. If they have talked about it like, okay, on Saturdays, we can go out and find us a little whore or a pretty girl, you know, or things like that, they can discuss. That's the thing that I like about them, is the communication. Is once they get past like any doubt, the communication with them is great. The respect is there. The loyalty is there. But they don't have a problem sometimes with outside people coming into their relationship because they like fun. They like excitement. So that's something to think about. Both of them value honesty. This is never a problem unless the Sagittarius man's blunt delivery upsets the Aquarius woman, who is sensitive about feeling or being judged. Their many shared similar values is what really makes this couple work. The fact that they like volunteering, doing charity work, helping out the community, planting gardens, learning, teaching, going out, doing adventurous things, doing boys and girls clubs, helping the youth. These are things that will help keep any problems at bay, and it will help their relationship work, and it will help them grow together. The bottom line is, whatever issues this couple may run into are minor issues. They'll easily blow that off. It won't be a big deal. It's nothing to trip about when it comes to these two, really. The chemistry between them is off the charts. Beautiful. The bold Aquarius woman will give the Sagittarius man that fiery energy that he needs on his adventures, while the Sagittarius gives his Aquarius woman the support and assurance she needs to feel accepted and achieve her goals. They understand what the other needs without even having to ask. And their relationship is filled with love, enthusiasm, optimism, and adventures. Balancing independence and intimacy will make this relationship last. The Sagittarius and Aquarius mental and sexual relationship will be excellent, but their relationship will not go far if they can't find that emotional closeness. Open, judgment-free communication will help them build that bond. They're both fast-paced individuals, so slowing down and taking the time to acknowledge their own feelings will make their connection more genuine. When a Sagittarius man strives to be less self-centered and the Aquarius woman works on being less vulnerable and cold, they can be vulnerable enough to let each other in. And that's all they need, I swear. Once this couple gets emotional stability and they just enjoy each other's company and be themselves, because that's all they need. You ain't gotta act to be nothing other than yourself when you meet each other, and I swear to you that this relationship will last. You're both great people, you both can get business done, and you both can have a great time. And where one lacks, the other will always pick up. So if I had to rate this couple, I would rate the Sagittarius man and the Aquarius woman a 10 out of 10. And that's if you just do what I said. In my opinion, I would love to see how your relationship has been with the Aquarius woman or your relationship has been with a Sagittarius man. Leave those comments below. Let me know if I'm tripping or not about what I think, if it's not a perfect couple. But I say it's a perfect couple. I think it's beautiful. I think it makes people smile. I think it makes you smile. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss out on my next week's content. You don't want to miss out on videos other than compatibility, because that's not all that we'll be doing on this channel. We're going to take it far. I ain't going to say everything I'm going to do like I used to, because you just never know. I be switching things up and things change because I'm a mutable sign. You know how that go. We be all over. But thank you for your support. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you'll subscribe so that you'll be a part of my family here on YouTube. And to the people that's already here, I'm back. See you next week.